Hi, our project is called Recovering Early Hollywood, and our team name is the CrashTestDummies. It's a web application designed to preserve and make accessible the copyright documents of early Hollywood films. Basically, we built a searchable database where users can upload, search, and read scanned film documents that have been transcribed through OCR. This is important because these copyright records, often the only surviving artifacts of many silent era and early sound films, are disorganized, difficult to access, and at risk of being forgotten. Our app provides a centralized, easy to use tool that researchers, scholars, and legal historians alike can use to explore and analyze these documents in digital form. Our team included of 5 members, or 4 members, sorry. I'm Gabe Fitzpatrick, and I contributed as the lead developer. Essentially, my role was delegating the development tasks as well as being the final voice on certain development ideas while also contributing a lot to the code myself. Kamizi was another backend developer. He was our OCR wizard. He was the one who implemented most of that functionality. Jimmy is another backend developer where he also dabbled in a lot of front end too, so he was just an all-around developer. And Aspen Call was our team leader and the main front end dev who controlled all the administrative documents, manuals, as well as helping style the front end. We collaborated using GitHub and shared responsibilities across the tech stack as needed. We held weekly client meetings with Samuel Becker, a film historian and researcher who helped guide our goals based on his actual archival research needs. Now let's talk about the core problem. Most early Hollywood films, especially those from the silent era, no longer exist. The original reels have been lost, deteriorated, or outright destroyed due to nitrate decay, poor storage, or lack of preservation funding. In many cases, the only remaining evidence that these films even existed comes from their copyright deposit documents, the paperwork submitted to the U.S. Copyright Office during production. These include registration certificates, renewals, title claims, and synopses. But here's the catch. These records are often stored in outdated formats, fragmented across multiple databases, or buried in libraries and archives that don't support easy access or digital search. Many are poorly scanned, handwritten, or typed in fading ink, hard to read, hard to search, and often completely missed by scholars unless they already know what they're looking for. Our platform aims to solve that by digitizing and indexing these documents. The idea came from our client, Samuel Becker, who works in this space and had first-hand experience with how frustrating it is to access this kind of material. But we didn't stop at the client asked for it. We talked through pain points, looked at how we accessed documents manually, and identified which metadata was the most valuable. Things like title, your release, film synopses, the cast and crew. From that, we worked collaboratively to define core user stories. We designed with specific users in mind, like a historian trying to analyze how a fight or how film copyright evolved. How we built it. We used an iterative development approach. We started small, just file, upload, OCR, then gradually added search, filtering, accessibility we tested, as well as building the web up from scratch, creating all the app routes. Some main challenges included the OCR accuracy, as it's an emerging technology, and the quality of these images and documents are incredibly low. Search indexing was an issue too, as it's hard to index these documents automatically. That was our initial goal, but we found that it was too much to complete in the time allotted. And accessibility. We wanted this to be as easy as possible to use for any level of technical ability. The backend was built using Flask and Firebase for document storage. OCR was implemented using PyTesseract, and the front end was wrapped in Electron to deliver a quick and easy to use desktop app. Onto the working demo. Here we have the app. So when you open it, this is the main landing page you'll see. There are a few functions, such as being able to filter by the document year, being able to filter by the document type, or you can even search for keywords, though this is in its beta form. but does work pretty well. Once you view a document, it'll appear in your view history if you ever want to go back to it. Here's the OCR upload. Here you can choose a file to upload. See, let's just take a really small one like my resume and upload it. And now it should be working in the background to, boom, transcribe your results. Here on the left, it loads your document as an image and will display it for you. And then it will show you the transcribed results where you are able to type in here and edit it to whatever your needs are, save the edits, and now it should be saved locally on your system, or you could click this button to download it as a PDF file. Going back to the home, once you have transcribed your document, you can then upload it here to the database, inputting various metadata that helps the search engine be able to find it more efficiently. What's next? In the future, we want to expand this app in several ways. We want to add user accounts so researchers can save searches or bookmark documents more efficiently and reliably. We want to build in OCR correction tools, utilizing probably machine learning in order to automatically classify the documents so you don't have to do it manually. And we want to support more file types and even non-English documents. This project gave us hands-on experience with full-stack development, cloud storage, OCR processing, and accessibility design, and working directly with a client. More importantly, it's a small step toward preserving cultural heritage. These documents may seem dry on the surface, but they're often the last surviving trace of a piece of cinematic history. Helping researchers access them is a privilege, and we hope this project is renewed and continues to grow. Thank you.